the very dangerous Jimmy Uso.
Hey, Saxton, no yeet.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from San Francisco, California, weighing in at 251 pounds, Jimmy Uso!
Shows power over blood, betrayed his own brother.
Listen, Jimmy Uso did what he had to do. Jimmy only did what was necessary.
And now we know, Jimmy looks out for no one but himself.
I know it's much easier said than done, but this superstar cannot let The Rock get in his head. Now is the time to focus on the task at hand.
The Great One is here.
These days, Rock is more than great. We are looking at the final boss.
Maybe the most famous man on earth.
The Rock always makes an epic arrival.
And his opponent from Miami, Florida, weighing in at 265 pounds, the WWE People's Champion, The Rock!
From the Brahma Bull to the Great One to the final boss.
Well, nicknames may change, but dominance does not. Still one of the very best.
And according to The Rock, no one is better.
Is he wrong?
Gentlemen, you are looking at confidence on another level.
Exactly where it should be.
Some of this crowd seems to agree.
The Rock just soaking it all in, enjoying his own glory.
Well, it doesn't matter who the opponent is or where he stands in the bloodline. The Rock is always on top.
And always a threat to those who are in his way.
And Rock doesn't concern himself with petty squabbles. Rock only cares about everyone knowing that he's in charge.
We have the bell, and it's time to fight for Jimmy Uso, who's been obsessed with showing who he is as his own man, no matter what it impacts.
It's not wise to try and enter the psyche of Jimmy, but he needs to keep his mind clear and focus on the task at hand, not fixate on proving a point.
He doesn't care who he hurts. What Jimmy Uso has done is become an island unto himself, and in the process, ripped his family apart.
And across the ring is The Rock, the Great One. Anyone who thinks they have a shot at taking him down better shut their mouth and learn real quick that their role tonight is that of the loser.
I'd say that's all talk, Corey, but that's the thing with The Rock. He's one of the few superstars who backs up everything he says in the ring.
Wow, belly. Wow. And at this point, The Rock's resume speaks for itself. You have to think there's a measure of nervousness stepping into the ring with him.
Absolutely, Cole. We can talk about his strikes and his charisma, and he definitely has those. But beating The Rock is all about meeting the moment, stepping to an icon, punching him right in the mouth, and forcing him into the mud. If you're not ready to do that, it's a short walk back to Jabroni Drive for you.
Into the ring again now. Making the climb to the top rope. Up high. And The Rock talks about just bringing it. This could be it. The pin. Kicks out of the pinfall attempt.
Kicking out there really has to make his opponent question his game plan. Targeting the arm with a big stomp.
Ooh!
Going to be woozy after that impact. Ooh. Ooh. Boom. Oh.
He's getting back up, but I don't think he's going to like what he fought. No! High risk, cross body. And that takes so much skill to land with such accuracy.
It takes a whole lot of luck, too.
Big time clothesline. Good grief. Narrowly escaping there. Double leg step through. Uh-oh. You know what's coming next.
Legendary Scorpion. The sharpshooter is applied.
And forcing a tap out here will get you nothing. He lets his opponent out of the submission.
Yeah, but who knows what damage has been done.
Oof, and all the impact brought to the knee.
The Rock is heading up top.
From the top rope. Whoa, look out.
Coming down on their opponent like a sack of bricks. Oh, weakening the leg here.
Headbutt to the groin.
That was low.
I see how it is. Going to take any shortcut to bypass a clean competition.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with a shortcut, Saxton.
Tapping the leg.
Oh, my goodness.
Jam your leg in a bad way.
The Rock is laying the smack it down.
I think The Rock's opponent can smell it, guys, as this rivalry has grown.
The cover. The cover. A defiant kick out after one.
If that won't beat him, I'm not sure anything will.
Bang!
Trading back and forth blows now.
Big shots being fired right now. Neither competitor letting up. Exhaustion setting in, and neither one of them is letting up.
Oh. They are emptying their tanks, going back and forth like this.
You can feel the contact, and so does the WWE Universe. He's headed to the top now.
Uso.
Splash!
Will Jimmy seal this up? The cover.
Oh, and it just kicked out.
And to borrow an old catchphrase, The Rock says, not yet.
That was the best weapon in the arsenal, but it wasn't enough to produce an end result. Transitions into the pin. Is this it? No! 2 count!
That is just pure instinct at this point. Well scouted by the group. You can feel the energy from the millions and millions all around the world. He gets out of the way.
Right to the back of the neck. The Rock with some good timing here. The Rock. The sharpshooter.
There.
Our celebration begins. Enjoying the victory here tonight. Opponent, obviously a sore loser.
Well, Cole, I got a feeling this story is far, far from over.
Sign me up for a rematch.
Just look at this specimen, carved from marble. He's not a Greek god, he's a Scottish god.
Drew McIntyre in peak physical condition. He is focused and he is ready for a fight.
And there is no telling what he might do here tonight.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Ayr, Scotland, weighing in at 254 pounds, the Scottish Warrior, Drew McIntyre.
McIntyre has kept no secret regarding who his enemies are.
But McIntyre has also become blinded by rage.
I believe this man's change in attitude will bring him back to the top where McIntyre so rightfully belongs.
Well, tonight is a great chance to prove it.
He just put the whole locker room on notice.
The American Nightmare has arrived.
The son of a dream looking to realize his destiny in WWE.
And his opponent from Atlanta, Georgia, weighing in at 220 pounds, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes.
Cody Rhodes has endured so much, but it's made him a better competitor.
Rhodes has overcome challenges. He finished the story of a lifetime, and he won the undisputed WWE Championship.
But Cody has never lost sight of what's important.
We all have experienced the evolution of Cody Rhodes, from undesirable to undeniable to champion.
You can feel the adrenaline going through his soul. Cody is ready to fight. And we know Cody has adrenaline coursing through his veins, giving rise to the power that is the American Nightmare.
Rhodes is writing new chapters for his family's legacy, and before it's all said and done, Cody could become the icon of the Rhodes family.
Cody can quicken the pace, wrestling to the mat, or let the fist fly anytime he chooses, thanks to some Texas outlaw in his blood.
And then there's Drew McIntyre, who's transformed from a warrior to a straight-up monster. Drew looks ready to beat the daylights out of his opponent.
McIntyre is standing in that corner with a frightening intensity, and it's only going to get worse.
Drew McIntyre is such a presence in and out of the ring. We've often seen him go into a match with his heart more than his head. Will that be a problem for him here, Corey?
If McIntyre can keep his emotions in check and use his head, he'll be in great position for the win. But when McIntyre loses his temper, he tends to leave himself open to attack.
Taking aim on the arm. Insulting.
We're seeing pure aggression from McIntyre.
Like I was saying earlier, Cole, McIntyre was able to keep his head clear and emotions in check. He's in a great position right now.
Snake eyes! Good night. Cody possibly realizing his opponent might be just as dangerous as he is.
Taking a bit of damage, but he shouldn't worry.
Just mounted with punches and not... Oh, a nasty stomp to finish it off.
The
Kimura lock applied.
Rolling tap.
Good luck getting out of this. I guess that's one way to do it.
Boom! The adrenaline is pumping, and the WWE Universe is on his side. Landing on top of the skull.
Targeting the arm to great effect.
He connects with a counter.
I thought we saw this reach the boiling point.
Got him right where he wants him.
No, he kicks out.
He is certainly sending a message, getting his shoulder up before two.
Put on the top rope. Something big's coming. The Scottish Warrior looking for something sinister, something impactful, perhaps the end of this match. Drew has them hoisted up from the second rope, air raid crash. Drew proving that he never shies away from a fight.
Just devastating offense. McIntyre looking to close out this matchup. Terrible position for Rhodes.
Makes the cover. Man, that was such a long and hard-fought match. He earned that victory.
Here is your winner, the Scottish Warrior, Drew McIntyre.
Drew McIntyre comes away with the win.
McIntyre is no easy target. He battled for this win.
Here comes the gold medalist.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 237 pounds, Kurt Angle.
Gold medalist and a multiple-time WWE champion.
It takes a lot of ruthless aggression to even survive against Kurt Angle. Latino Heat.
And his opponent from El Paso, Texas, weighing in at 228 pounds, Eddie Guerrero.
And without question, one of the most pivotal superstars in the history of our industry.
Now you're right, Byron. A true hero on both sides of the Monday Night Wars. From WCW Cruiserweight Innovator to WWE Champion and Hall of Famer. If somehow you beat Angle definitively, you can absolutely make a name for yourself. Here we have two world-class athletes that have never been able to get along. How many times have we seen Eddie and Kurt tangle with one another?
Countless times, and often in high-profile main event matches. Angle has always seen Eddie as a scandalous, unworthy rule breaker, and Eddie thinks Kurt is way too proud and tightly wound.
Somehow these two just keep colliding with one another, but every time they do, it's a spectacle we just can't.
He's got him in trouble up on the top rope. Nasty arm drag!
Like they say, what goes up must come down, and that was a long way down.
Turns around Angle's move.
Precarious position for both superstars.
Oh, gosh. Nasty! The hardest part of the ring. A collision like that could mark a turning point for this entire match.
And enters back into the ring.
That scary look in his eyes, fixated on the opposition. No. Oh, unbelievable athleticism. Just going for it all and landing a direct hit.
If you're Kurt Angle in this match, how do you even begin to deal with an opponent like Eddie Guerrero?
I think Angle needs to concentrate on taking this down to the mat, not letting Eddie get airborne. A methodical, wrestling-focused approach is what Kurt needs. That's how he can get the better of Latino Heat. Face first with a waistlock takedown.
And the momentum is shifting away from Eddie.
And I don't see Angle relenting anytime soon.
Oh, he got him! Is it?
Ties the ropes to force a break.
A prime example of why you need to know where you are at all times.
Got the head scissors cinched in, and here come the elbows.
Oof. You can't get caught in a hailstorm like that if you want to win.
Angle with the aversion. Kurt setting it up. Angle slam.
Angle using all his years of wrestling knowledge to deliver that move.
How in the world did he kick out?
Ankle lock.
An agonizing hold to be caught.
The ankle lock is in. There's no escape. Oh, hold on. Maybe there is.
Bullseye with the drop kick.
That move showed he's put the time in to study Angle.
So dangerous in so many different ways. Here's just another example. Absolutely punishing his opponent. Oh, wait a second.
And he decides to let his opponent out of the hold.
Might have felt like he was losing a grip and didn't want the opposition to counter out of the submission.
Uh-oh.
German suplex.
Angle heads up.
Uh-oh. Way too...
Diving moonsaults.
Going right into the pin attempt.
Two. He kicks out at two.
Obviously still has some fight left. looking lost out there. Looking like an easy target. Outrageous athleticism on the Hurricanrana.
Puts the boot to the midsection.
And right into the cover.
Might end this. Look at the look on his opponent's face, Cole. He can't believe it.
Making his way to the top here.
What a suplex.
Gets lifted into position.
Ooh, that's how you dominate your opponent.
He's been dealt a good deal of damage.
This late in the match, though, I don't know what else you'd expect.
Carrying the opposition. What's the thought here?
I'm getting dizzy just watching.
Ascending to the top rope.
Look at the high frog splash. Here's Eddie's chance. Cover. Oh, he was almost finished. I cannot believe that kick out, gentlemen. Somehow Kurt Angle is still alive.
Such heart being shown by Angle here tonight.
And now Eddie has to shake that outcome off. He has to keep his mind on his opponent.
Oh, big mistake, and that error could be costly.
Uh-oh. Fast thinking saved him there.
Textbook fireman's carry takeover. Bang! Drop kick.
And he's going to the outside, which will start a count out.
Back suplex onto the barricade. Oh, man.
Elbow thrown to break up the maneuver. Uh-oh. German suplex.
This is already turning into a classic. Eddie and Kurt are just on a whole different level right now.
Oh, man. He didn't need that eyebrow anyway. We can see a count out here.
Brought back into the ring from the floor now. Eddie perching himself on the top rope.
From the top.
Drop. Could it be? Angle is covered. Wards off the pin at 2.
How? How?
Going up. Uh-oh. Throwing down punches and counters out.
Oh. Angle gets the better there.
Oh, shocking inside cradle.
Small packages could be it.
No, Eddie Guerrero says not yet.
What a match.
Look at the ankle lock. The ankle lock. The ankle couldn't take it anymore. Has to tap.
Here is your winner, Kurt Angle.
And so it's Kurt Angle who comes out on top in this one. Kurt hopes this settles it once and for all, that this proves his high moral standards are superior to Guerrero's easygoing ways.
Give Eddie credit for his performance in this match, but in the end, he was no match for Angle's incredibly disciplined in-ring execution.
But I think this result might just fire up Latino Heat even more. I wouldn't be shocked if Eddie is back to causing headaches for Kurt real soon.